Listen, Jack, I'm going to be completely honest with you all. Okay. Like Thomas Jefferson once said, if you can't be honest with the, you know the thing. Look, okay, here's the deal. Cthulhu has been breaking the minds of far too many Americans. Once, when I was younger, because that's how time works, Jack. I can't tell you about something that hasn't happened yet. I used to know a guy, went by the name Cornflake Jackson, but I called him Oatmeal Johnson. Now, Popcorn Smith was a real sweetheart, a pillar of his community, just a stellar guy, the kind of guy you'd want to look after your kid while you pop into a bathroom to shoot up heroin. Then when you get back, your kid is fluent in French. You know the guy? Oatmeal Johnson is the glue that holds communities together. And one night, while hurricane-force gales howl above the infinite depths of the Pacific Ocean, in the tomb in the city of Rulaye, Cthulhu stirs, opens his eyes, and peers through the veil of infinite black and glance into the soul of Popcorn Smith. Just for a moment, a single second, Cthulhu looks into the soul of Oatmeal Johnson. Next thing you know, he's calling himself Corn Pop and has become a bad dude who had a bunch of bad boys. These boys were so bad they were actually the backup dancers for Michael Jackson's Bad. Cthulhu is the leading cause of crime, breaking the minds of Americans across the country and corrupting them. Too many young people have been warped forever by the merciless psychic powers of Cthulhu. We've tried everything. We've tried ignoring him. We've tried appeasing him. We've tried worshiping other gods and begging them to intervene. None of it worked. And yet today I can announce with certainty, we're going to kill Cthulhu. Listen, Fat, I've made a deal with Lord Baphomet. The Dark One has returned to hell after he got around to a task he'd been putting off for a long time. He's a procrastinator, if you can believe. Had to take some soul to hell, but got sidetracked by a guy who he thought was kind of funny. So he spent a few weeks with him. Here's the deal. Lord Baphomet has provided us with some of the armaments of hell to kill Cthulhu. In exchange, Lord Baphomet has demanded that we increase the number of petting zoos by a factor of 6, ensure each petting zoo has at least 6 Jacob's sheep in them, and no less than 6 members of staff are on hand to care for them. If you're sitting at home tonight, maybe you have an empty place at the dinner table where a loved one once sat, lost to the corruption of Cthulhu. Perhaps it was pure insanity stripping their personality. Perhaps it was the twisting of them into uncontrollable sadism. I promise you that ends. Some of you likely noticed that recently the various mysterious happenings in the dreamlands ceased. Lord Baphomet ended the life of Ni Yarlaw Thotep. Let me repeat that. Lord Baphomet ended the life of Ni Yarlaw Thotep. Conscious being and vastly more powerful than Cthulhu, killed by Lord Baphomet, our new ally. Suffice to say, Lord Baphomet provided overwhelming proof he was responsible, and then laid out his more than fair terms. I have already signed the accords in blood binding us. I have already signed the accords in blood binding us to our new Lord. We have the weaponry needed. All hail Lord Baphomet. May the reign of Cthulhu come to an end.